Hello, Merry Meet. This is going to be a tarot reading from Lee. The question is just a general question about her life, so I'm going to do a general 6-month period reading on her. I'm going to use a horseshoe spread and the Cosmic Tarot. Let's get started. Okay, first let me say that if these cards are right, then your life cannot have been easy lately, and I really hope that things will go better for you. The first card stands for past. The past, and here we find the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is one of the most negatively laden cards in the deck. And none of the cards are completely negative, and none of them are completely positive, but this one is pretty negative, and I think this indicates that somehow your life has fallen completely apart. You, you feel that your life is in pieces, that something that you have been trying to do, some part of your life has gone terribly, terribly wrong. And that has created quite a bit of stress and problems for you. So that there are a lot of problems in your past for you to deal with. I'm not sure uh, how recently this happened, but I have a feeling, and just a feeling here, that that was relatively short while ago. Now for the second card, we have what represents the present. And here we find the Four of Cups. The cups represents emotion, feelings, and I get a feeling of an end of a relationship. I'm not sure if it's a lover, but I do feel this card I very much feel stands for shattered hopes, dreams, and illusions. You can see the beautiful landscape in the distance and the man in despair standing, sitting on the stone there. And I very much, so we're gonna go very directly. Give me, it's my phone. I'll just put it on silence. I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna put this thing on silence. So sorry, so sorry. Thought I remembered to do that already. Anyway, if I were gonna go very, very direct, I would say that you lost in a relationship. that it might have been a breakup, something like that. But I feel this can also be the loss of somebody else that's very close to you. A friendship, a parent, something. But in either case, illusions have been shattered. Basically, you have trusted somebody. You have trusted somebody very, very much and really appreciated them. They've stabbed you in the back. And of course, that's a very negative situation. And I do feel that that has a very big part of why you've been feeling in the dumps. And then for the third card, we have the immediate future. Here we have the Hanged Man. Now the Hanged Man can be both positive and negative. It's a Major Arcana card and it basically stands for sacrifice. You will lose something. There's something dear to you that you will lose in the near future. But from that loss comes a greater strength. You will gain something from it too. Basically, the Norse god Odin, he hanged himself upside down from Yggdrasil and sacrificed his eye. So he sacrificed a part of his body and a lot of pain and discomfort to gain a lot of wisdom and the ability to work magic with the runes. And at the same way, you might have to sacrifice something or get rid of something that's negative in your life to move on. And I know it can feel like the end of the world when that sacrifice is being made. But at the same time, it is very positive. It will help you move on. That can be anything from actually ending a bad relationship to changing your job. Basically, I have a feeling that you need to clean up a bit. And I'm not thinking physically in your apartment. I'm thinking there might be elements in your life that you value but at the same time are very negative to you. And that you need to clean house. You need to say enough is enough. I'm gonna put myself first and get rid of some of those elements, even if you appreciate them, to be able to heal and move on and grow yourself. Now, this is a very, the way I see it here, your past and immediate future looks pretty down in the dumps. But the card sort of gets lighter and lighter and lighter as we move along, so there are hope. And then we are going to um, the next card, the fourth card, which is your attitudes about the situation. There we have the Seven of Wands. And as you can see, it's a man with a stick, and there appears to be unseen assailants with sticks moving towards him. And I do have a bit of a feeling that you feel that the world has turned against you. That you have a sort of, you feel betrayed. You feel that the situation is very unfair, that people are fighting against you, attacking you, or that they might be exploiting you. Basically, people are against you in some way. That you have to fight it off. And I do think that though while you also see the sun coming out there and so on, and while he is fighting, the man doesn't look angry or upset. And I think this indicates that while you do have a bit of a negative mindset now, there is also a glimmer of hope in there. You are starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You are starting to feel that the negative situations in your life can change, even if you're feeling quite down in the dump right now. And then we have the fifth card, which is other influences. And here we have a card that's very positive. It's the Four of Wands. And you can see the woman dancing. It feels like a very vibrant, energetic card. And I think that there are quite a few good things in your situation, but that you have had a problem seeing them because of all the negativity. And I think this card is here to remind you that you have to look at the positive things in your life. Yes, there's some shit going on, and yes, they really, really suck. But you have to also remember the positive things. Focus on the positive things, and that can help your situation improve. And then we have the sixth card, which is the obstacles. Basically, what's your obstacles for a good outcome? But since you don't have a completely a direct question, you just have the general things in your life. But the outcome, what are your obstacles right now? And we have the Six of Wands. And this many people call the strength, the mini strength card. And I think that all the shit that's happened in your life lately, to a certain degree, has made you give up too easily. You might have a bit of a problem with that. That you fold too easily when you meet obstacles. That basically you need to. It very much stands for mental fortitude. Basically, you have to be better at pushing through, getting things done, working on your self-esteem, basically having that feeling that, yes, I'm worth it, I'm gonna fight for it. And that is a feeling that you have to cultivate. That I think this card say, and a bit of a lack of that feeling is sort of holding you back. And then we have the outcome. And here we have the Two of Swords. And this can be both positive and negative. I do think that a lot of the issues that you are having right now will still be with you in a 6 months time. But at the same time, I think you will have gained a lot of wisdom from this. Every problem that you've had, it has made you stronger as a person. And I don't know, it's just one thing that just popped into my head when I see this card is the studies. Have you started a new school? Started learning a new hobby? Started learning something new lately, or are planning to do that? Because if so, these cards indicate that that will work very well for you. I think that you will still feel a bit down at the end of this 6 month period, but that things are looking up. There won't be a major pop, your life will change for the better snap situation, but I do think that slowly but surely you are recovering from all the shit that's happened, and that your life is looking up, but it will take time. Now, there are only one major arcana card here, which again ties into the change will come very slowly. There are otherwise not an overweight really of any of the arcana cards except for one. I do think that indicates that you are a very energetic person and that there are drive forward in the situation. It has been a bit stagnant, but now it is developing. It's moving forward again. Dynamism is back in your life. So yeah, while it does probably feel a bit difficult now, there are a lot of positive things in your life as well, and things is moving in a positive direction, but somewhat slowly. So yeah, that's my reading. I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope it makes any sort of sense to you. Have a great day and blessed be.